Hey guys. I can't say the freaking
Gotta
clock.
get back to the past, motherfucker.
So guys, welcome back to
It was super good.
McPixel. I'm still trying to do that.
I'm like half asleep right now.
So
The only proof there it was.
So we did chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and here we are heading on to chapter 4. The last chapter in this main game. Now, I forget which round is what.
I forget which
round
round
okay.
is right.
Okay, so we started from the left and go to the right, okay. Chapter 4, round 1, nuclear tripping. Oh shit. Why does this sound?
Well, you like nukes, so this should be right up your alley.
This one?
Up someone's alley. This game has a thing for shoving things up butts, so it's up someone's alley, alright.
Stupid Pixel. He just took a freaking two before and hit himself in the head with it.
Probably didn't shove it up his ass. This game kind of likes that.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Well, it does. You play this game. Don't they shove stuff up asses a lot?
No, I'm not gonna ask what the hell was just going on with freaking Godzilla.
He was walking around, stomping on Tokyo City like his old playground.
No, he was playing frisbee with
That man
sewer
burst in the
cover.
shade and he hit Godzilla with a bat grenade.
He was playing frisbee with a sewer cover.
I was referencing a super old song.
Oh, Pixel! He just got drunk and then barfed in the guy's face. Ew.
That sounds like a pixel.
Okay, so you...
Hydrosity.
Oh, for God's sakes. So you took the end of the freaking oxygen tank, you stuck it to the astronaut's ass, and you made it fly away, which made him
Jackass the movie?
fart.
This is like, they were just ripping off Jackass the movie now. Was it Jackass number 2? I forget which one that was.
Stealth level 200.
No,
For God's
seriously,
sake.
like a movie where they have the dude put on like a diving helmet, and they have another dude like fart into the air intake. So that was totally a thing in like, I think Jackass number 2.
I know it's one of these.
Well, it was. I've
What
seen
the
both
hell?
of them.
He just took the third two before and saw the freaking Frenchman at the out of the Eiffel
The only one
Tower.
I haven't seen, the only Jackass movie I haven't seen is like 3. I never saw 3. I saw 3.5, but not 3. I was a bored teenager in a trailer
What?
park. Of course I watched Jackass.
The hell?
Don't judge me.
Okay. Even less questions for this game now. What the hell? Come on,
Are you
Pixel.
sure to just stop trying to make sense of it?
Spin yourself.
Right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, 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 round.
No matter how that sounds. And no
way,
matter how you're gonna put it, it's still gonna sound, this sounds weird.
There was this artist I saw, he was basically making stands for a bunch of characters, and he totally, that Spin Me Right Round is totally Sonic's stand. They made that Sonic the Hedgehog stand art. I don't know how you feel about that. I would have picked a song from the game,
1%.
like
He just crashes over the barrel and hits the poor...
City Escape, but whatever.
Who is it? An Englishman? In the crotch. Ouch.
Englishman in the crotch. Okay, I don't know the context of that, but that's all I heard is Englishman in the crotch.
I guess that's one way to avoid an asteroid. Just open up the window in the freaking satellite.
Asteroid. Dude, it's not an asteroid. All asteroids are just Unicron's turds. Like, when he's done eating planets, he's got like another fucking weird, like, toothy sphincter back there that just like shoots out asteroids, and that's where all asteroids come from. They're just Unicron's poop.
Funny thing is, Unicron is becoming a major plot point in Transformers Energon.
Well, yeah, it's Unicron. Is he shitting asteroids? You know what? I say that, but watch when Bayformers does it, they'll do it to get a cheap laugh. And you can't tell me they wouldn't, because isn't there like a fucking scene where a Transformer pees on someone?
Yeah, that's Bumblebee from the first movie, and anyone remember Devastator from the second movie?
Barely. Did he have a giant, like, crane dick or something?
Ball bearings.
Oh my god, I remember seeing that somewhere now. So yeah, I say that, but they'll probably do it. Or something along those lines of Unicron doing something crude. Or he'll have like two small or like in his robot mode, he'll have like two small moons that turn into his balls.
I mean, I understand.
Like there'll be two moons floating around his planet mode, and then when he transforms, they'll just like form into his nuts. And I'll form the right testicle.
Oh, for the love of God. Oh, that's not the solution. Well, that is the solution, but that's not the gag.
Talking about giant robot balls.
Oh, for God's sake. Let's see what happens here. That's not right. And then again, we don't want it to be right, don't we? Click the mummy.
Yeah, they should have done that, like, where, like...
Click the button.
His minions, they should have done with Unicron where his minions are moons. Right? Like, his herald, like his... Because let's be honest, Unicron's just Transformers Galactus. His Silver Surfer should have been, like, a moon-sized Transformer. Or like an asteroid, like a fucking rock lord or some shit.
Sure, that's what they did with Primus in Transformers Cybertron. And like, well, Cybertron's moons, they became Primus's weapons.
That works too. Like, incorporating moons in some way would be a cool way to play off the whole planet gimmick. Also, we need a new mold Unicron toy, because we've been using the fucking Armada one for years.
And we... Yeah, go ahead, kiss Obama. Pixel.
They need to update this so it has... Actually, you know, Trump was still famous. He wasn't president, so he might be in this. I mean, he wasn't president, but he's been famous forever.
Making out with Obama. Oh, for the love of God.
Well, a lot of people wanted to do that when he got elected until... Honestly, Obama wasn't that bad.
I mean, well, from what
I'm not saying he didn't do anything wrong. I'm not saying he didn't make mistakes. I'm just saying compared to what Trump is doing right now and compared to fucking Bush.
Yeah, like keep
okay,
it...
he makes Bush look like fucking Gandhi.
Yeah,
let's
like...
be honest. He makes Bush look like fucking Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, keep in mind, like, Obama had to basically almost practically clean up Bush's mess.
Yeah, and okay, here's the thing. Trump has a lot of supporters. It's oddly split.
Shit!
So I can't really say a whole lot about that, and not to mention he's only 2 months into his presidency. And yeah, he's done a lot of questionable things, but I can't really say anything yet. Bush, I mean, come on, it's well documented that he had no idea what the fuck he was doing. It's well documented that our country hit its lowest point in years when he was in office. So there's not even an argument there that Bush was not the best president we've ever had. I mean, maybe not the worst. I mean, Nixon gets a pretty bad rap, so, you know, maybe he's still worse, but Bush was not very good. That's all I'm going to say about that. I don't like getting into politics on here because, you know, people get kind of heated about that kind of thing. So, I'm holding my tongue a bit, but anywho, I don't know what to talk about now.
You just took away the Frenchman's teeth, Pixel.
Can we go back to talking about Transformer nuts? I'm afraid if we do that, we'll just get the quiz players.
Like, people can say whatever they want.
In the rim of your glass tank.
People can say whatever they want about the Unicron trilogy. But when you got a planet-sized Starscream going up against the creator of the Transformers himself, that is pretty freaking awesome.
Not to mention, like, that was the first time they made a toy of Primus, because Primus, I believe, was a thing.
Yeah, he's been mentioned here and there ever since the G1 comics.
Yeah, in the late G1 comics. I haven't gotten there yet, but I think later in the G1 comics is when he starts showing up. And I think there might have been a Primus mentioned here or there in Beast Wars. I don't really remember many. Unicron was definitely referenced at least once, because the Vok took the form of Unicron to talk to Optimus, because they, you know, to choose a form he comprehended. Even though they're cool, like, energy skull form, when you see them when they make Tigatron, is fucking awesome. You remember that? Like, they're fucking weird, like, where they're just, like, skulls made out of energy. They're alien skulls just made out of energy. And they look fucking cool. Vok are awesome. I like the Vok better than the Quintessons. And you know what? You never really got to see more of the Vok, or see what their final goal was, or really know that much about them. Like, they just, like, because by the time the series ended, like, they really just, like, after Tigatron, they didn't really touch on it anymore. And they were completely absent from Beast Machines at all. They weren't even mentioned, like, once. Well, I think they were mentioned, like, they weren't really, you know, like, because most of the plot points they mentioned were actually old G1 stuff, like the key to Vector Sigma, or the plasma energy chamber. The fucking Rage virus even shows up in that series. Like, there's a lot. I'm kind of shocked at that about, like, because, yeah, Beast Wars, especially, like, near the end, is full of G1 callbacks, but, dude, they bring back plot points from G1 episodes to use in this series, and they become major things. Like, fuck. At the end of Season 1, like, Primal has the key to Vector Sigma or something, and, like, Megatron has the plasma energy chamber, and they're both just standing there about ready to fucking loose their weapons on each other. Like, there's a fucking Mexican standoff over plot points from G1. It's kind of awesome. I will give... The story of Beast Machines is actually pretty cool. Yeah, it's a little preachy, it's a little hippie-y. People complain that, oh, like, it's all about living in balance with nature. Oh my god, they're making Transformers a bunch of hippies, blah, 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 blah. And I can see that, but it's still, like, it's still a good show. It's still well written. Not as good as Beast Wars, and yeah, it's a little darker. A little too dark in some places. I feel like they're trying too hard to be edgy. And the character designs are... They look good, but they're definitely way different than what anyone was used to. And they were honestly kind of weird. But, and don't get me started on randomly making Rhinox evil. I'll never get over that.
So guys, there's round 1 done in chapter 3. Next time we're heading on to chapter number 2.
And that's the one thing I'm going to say. I want to get this off my chest real quick. Is that in the Samurai Jack premiere last night, they didn't have that problem. They actually had a little bit of humor in it. There was a fucking robot who was fighting using scat. And I don't mean shit. I mean like, you know, like music, like making music with your mouth and shit. Like he was fighting the dude with that, and it was fucking cool. And like it was really cheesy and funny. So yeah, they still have that shit in there.
So guys, pixelate that like button if you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye bye.
Later guys.
Bye bye. Did you just throw up?
No.